Hi, my name is Edward Kurczewski and I've been working in 2D traditional animation for over 10 years and have contributed to projects like Scavenger's Reign, Primal, Flea and Tales of Alatreon. Working in animation has been my dream as long as I can remember. I've always wanted to create worlds and bring characters to life. The first challenge I faced was, where do I start? Where I can learn this? I noticed that many others has the same questions. After getting my 2 master degrees in animation and earning experience in professional industry, I've decided to share my knowledge with you. That's why I created AnimationClub.School. Our school is a team of working animators who act like a bridge between students and the industry. We realize that many students struggle to build high professional skills required to secure their job in the industry. So we designed our courses to help you develop an outstanding portfolio. At the moment, we primarily focus on 2D animation. It's where we have the most expertise and it's my personal passion. We want to see more people thrive in this art form. Each course is carefully designed to deliver knowledge while honing practical skills through hands-on tasks. The curriculum builds gradually over several levels, enabling students to master the program step by step. We aim to help students understand complexity of 2D animation, assess difficulty of the tasks realistically, and set achievable goals to their growth. Our primary focus is on developing animation skills to meet industry standard. While drawing skills are essential, we leave their development to each student individually. However, we encourage outside art study and even offer free drawing sessions in our Discord. Currently, we offer over 12 different courses and we continually adding new professional programs to meet industry demands. But that's not all. Here's what else we offer. Weekly videos that dive into different aspects of animation industry, free monthly masterclass live streams with a mentor, short tutorials across all our social media platforms, an active Discord community where you can connect to passionate creatives from around the world. If you like what you've heard so far, follow us on our social media and check out our courses on our website. I can't wait to see what you create with us.
Welcome, everyone. Very happy to see that some people already piled up. If you're here, say hi to the chat. I already see Tiramisu Dog and Headache. Hello to you too. I also wonder how all of you have been. My name is Kata, and this is Animation Club School, and this is Loop De Loop Fridays. For those who don't know me, this side of the screen, you can see my little bio. I'm an animator and a cleanup artist, and I've been a graduate of Animation Club School for some time. Love you too. And yeah, today we're gonna do Loop De Loop Friday, the first one of the year, and the first one in many more in the future. This is not the only practice I run. You can also jump into the Discord. It's right there in the description. And we do 2 more practices. One on Thursday, we do Tour de Film, in which we draw screenshots from different films, whether animated, live action, grayscale, or very colorful. And we get to practice composition, colors, and shape language in general. There's many ways you can approach it. How nice. Tiramisu Dog. That's very sweet. Kathas United. And also on Sundays, we run Sunday sessions, obviously. On Sunday sessions, we do figure drawing, and we choose either some kind of anatomy, which is like the head, the arms, the torso, or sometimes what I also love to do is getting some specific niche, for example, fencers, orchestra directors, figure skaters, and draw very quick studies. Welcome, Sonny. Very happy to see you here. And yep, let me show you what we're gonna do today. So as you figured, it's gonna be something about snow since it's pretty cold. Well, on the northern hemisphere. In the southern hemisphere right now, it's the middle of the summer. But to feel that sense of camaraderie, I have a drink that has a bunch of ice in it. So I also will try to keep myself very cool, you know, to keep with the atmosphere. And my thermos is leaking water. Let me just put that away. Okay. Yeah, let me transition to my screen today. There we go. Right now it is a blank canvas, but you can probably sense in the bottom right corner that I have already prepared some stuff. So today we're gonna go back to my personal little character I like to draw because I'm a little bit too intimidated to draw the rabbit. Is the kitty count. Kitty count has been here since the end of 2023, I think. And it's my beloved little guy. Usually he has a big cape and a little bow, but this time, since it's very cold, I decided to give him little booties and little mittens and a little scarf because he's so cute and tiny, and he's my little baby. And as I told, we're gonna do a difference in objects falling or jumping, plus we're gonna build on some stuff we done before. So mainly I think today is gonna be like the objects, their weight and falling. I think it was a couple of sessions ago where we had different objects that were falling with different speeds, and then the live demonstration with the little hat. And we will also use some stuff from, let me remember, which one was it? The snapping one, where we did like an animation meme movement like this. We will also do that. So I have our beloved little kitty count, but I also have this little setting. Hopefully you can see it pretty well. Let me transition something on my screen just so I can, yeah, see it a little better. I think you can see it. It's like a little rooftop, it's a little floor, there's some perspective and some snow on the side, so we can at least infer what kind of space we're gonna be occupying now. Ooh, the Odyssey adaptation. Well, good luck to you. I right now in the process of developing a little like short of mine, but it's so hard to do because it's such a long marathon and I am a sprinter. Kitty Count, unfortunately Kitty Count is a tiny little baby and he can't turn into anyone yet. But maybe one day we'll see it happen. And yeah, today we're gonna draw this little kitty count. I already did like a little animation beforehand. I will show it. I didn't finish it. I sort of finished it, not really liked it, and decided I want to do something else, but I will still show it to all y'all. And I want to kind of rework this little idea to make it better. So my initial idea was having this little kitty count, jumping, taking the little icicle, and then a bunch of snow falls on him because the roof, you know, you vibrate, you push it a little, and all of the snow that's very light and fluffy falls over on the kitty count. But I thought, I'm actually gonna give the vote to you. I know there's like a pretty big latency, so I'm just gonna doodle for a little bit on the screen, and I'm gonna wait for your answers because I want to make it more, you know, conversational. It feels so weird to know that people are watching you, and you know, you interact with them like 30 seconds from the past, you know. And so we can either complete this little animation, or I thought we could do a totally new one, so we could do it side by side of a kitty count doing some exercises, like for example jumps, and then we can have the pile of snow dropping on the kitty count. Honestly, each of them is fine. Here we need to refine some stuff. The other one that we're gonna do live is gonna be simpler. No twirls and turns. But oh, you can see the 2 hours and 24 minutes it took me to do this one. No twirls or turns, but ooh, no, this is too hard, guys. Skating or doing a snowman. I'm giving you two options: doing a new animation with this specific setup, or completing this one. It's either one. You can type 1 for new, 2 for completing this one. And for now, I'm just gonna yap a little bit, just to share some stuff with the school. The new, I think, right now the school is finishing the, what do you call it? The Critical Role tribute, which I've already seen the kind of the work in progress version, and it's amazing. With every new class, the level of the stuff the school has been producing is absolutely crazy. The best sense of the word. The animation feels so polished. It feels like it's like a tribute from a professional studio, and the animator has been working like day and night to get it produced. And part of me is very proud that I get to be like a part of this in general, and the other part is very honestly envious. I wish I could have completed the school now, so I could have participated, you know, while going on a journey. And I am even considering maybe like taking up another course, because the stuff people have been producing and making, like, you can tell the quality is just climbing higher and higher. What do you call it? Higher and higher heights. Steeper heights. So yeah, if you've been actually thinking of considering maybe upping your like animation skills this year, like I have, genuinely, this is the best time to do so. Hello, Kyoya! Didn't see you yet because I was so focused on talking. And I also see more twos than ones. So, the power of democracy manifest, will have determined that what we're doing. I forgot what the 2 was. Was the 2 the old one? If the 2 is the old one, we're gonna do the old one. I think so. Aww. Yeah, I agree. Oh, me? Edward probably should take... Yeah, okay, the old one. Edward should probably take the glory for that one. But I will polish my ego a little bit with that. And of course, yeah, the old one. No, the 2 was the new one. Oh, okay. The 2 was the new one. Well, then we're gonna do the new one. No problems. I was so worried because this is the iPad. I usually like to do all of my like work animations and general work on the iPad whenever I don't have to use TV Paint. You chose the one playing at the moment. Well, then everyone chose the old one. Okay. Whatever. Well, the power of democracy said that I was very confused. So, we're gonna do what we're gonna do. And I forgot what I was talking about. Okay, then the old one it is. And so what I want to do with this one, I think I want to polish the movement a little bit. I think I want to add some breakdowns. I've added some, but I don't really like how they look, especially the one in the middle of the twirl. It doesn't have a face and also looks kind of wonky. And I also want to improve the spinning down thing. It will probably take me some trial and error, as it always does, but where have you seen someone doing everything perfectly from the first try? Let me hoist it up a little better. Tell if you can hear me well. Tell me if you hear the music. I'll try to remain entertaining while I draw, but obviously no promises. Let me bring the little reference of the kitty count here. because I have the head, the size of the head and the face, and I think it's a little bit, yeah. So I'm gonna improve some of the frames I already have drawn, and then I'm gonna, okay. And then we're gonna go to the new ones. And by the end, we'll do the falling snow, and I'll show a little hack I do when I draw stuff like effects. And I really like using it with fire and ice. But the way I use that hack is in complete like opposite ways. It's the same principle. You'll get what I mean. I'm teasing it a little bit. And speaking of, because it will be pretty hard to stay fun and entertaining while I'm animating. It's either I do mistakes and stay joking and present, or I completely log off my brain and animate. So I want to ask you a question. What was the last movie you saw that you really liked, animated or not? Obviously safe for work. And yeah, what was the last movie you saw? What did you like about it? I'm doing too much. Ooh. It is like Bob Ross. Well, at least Bob Ross talks about happy little accidents, but I actually make happy little accidents on the way. Zootopia 2. Oh, I haven't seen it yet. I want to watch it. Don't spoil me. To the Zootopia 2 watchers, did you like how the snake looked in the film? Because what I've seen from the stuff, he looks very intriguing, but kind of looks very out of the Zootopia universe. Because everyone looks very like stylized. I think there was like a very good comparison between Zootopia's snake. I don't know the name. You can help me. Zootopia snake and the bad guy snake. Also, don't know the name. Love the movie, don't know the name. Oh, I haven't seen The Night of the Zoopocalypse. I should check it out. I like the scarf. The snake looks very kind and has a nice personality. Okay, that's cute. Oh, the colored hair was a very long time ago. Yeah. I'm right now saving up for some stuff so I can't have the colored hair anymore because it was pretty expensive to get. But yeah, the colored hair was very fun. This. This stays the same. Gary D. Snake. Ooh, reminded me, since the snake name is literally the snake. Can't wait for the release of the goat, the basketball furry movie, and those are officially furries because they are wearing sneakers, implying that they have like human feet. I do not mind though. But it's just fun how the perception changed in the last 10 years. There we go. I think this is an improvement. This is what we had before. Yeah, this is much better. And let me put the little hat on. For the people who watched Zootopia 2, can I ask, did it have a lot going on in the world? We loved the first one, how they made the very unique animal world. Yes, there's a lot going on in Zootopia 2, and I think there are 2 new worlds. Oh! With the ones being the reptiles place. Ooh! I love me some lore. I remember Zootopia, first Zootopia came out when I was 15, 16, and I remember the first like OC, obviously. We love making OCs. I made of like a researcher who works on that like big thermal wall, because I just wanted to experiment and like imagine how it would possibly work and stuff. Good times. Such a baby back then. So not a fan. Oh, also, I'm gonna be answering my own question. Not the last movie I've seen, but a very good movie everyone should watch. And it's been actually Oscar nominated. I don't know when it's gonna be available worldwide. I saw it on a festival, which is like, I think it's called Little Amelie and the something and the metaphysics of pipes, of tubes. It's based on a book of the same name. You can probably Google like Little Amelie and you'll be able to find it. What a beautiful spectacle of a movie. Oh, it was just amazing. And there you go. I probably want to change the face a little bit. Let me do this too. Yeah, that feels nicer. Okay, let's go. Now, Let me think. What if I just didn't no. No, but if I delete this one. Oh no, it's still here. So it's still in the timeline. Let me see. I think instead of having, where is it? This one, because they're practically the same. I think I want to make the part of the jump where he tries to leap into the air. Oh, I've missed so many messages. Oh. Ooh, I love Big Hero 6. I honestly loved it very, very much. Loved the design, loved everything. What? Fortunately, I don't know who Stray Kids are, so you're free to enlighten me in the chat. Let's give it a little more space. And let's copy this frame. And here I'm gonna remove the little kitty. And I think, yeah, I want to make it like... like this. Maybe even more. Make the body. Actually, I think we can keep this. No, wait, what? It's my farewell. I do not like how it just goes into... too abrupt. Maybe before working on this one, we'll gotta figure some more stuff here. It's a K-pop boy band. K-pop, but mostly what I've seen is from stuff that gets like really popular in like Western internet spheres. So I don't really like differentiate much, but there have been some K-pop songs that I really like. So I'm a little cultured. Maybe, for example, we can remove this leg. We can... maybe the other one too. I know. And we can put this like this. And this one, I'm just gonna use a little tool. We're gonna bring it a little forward. Plus now we can... yeah. This one is a little too high though. Hello, how's it going? How's it hanging? Mm. Right now, just to give you an example of what I'm doing, I'm trying to push like the sitting motion as much as I can. The one I did yesterday night when I was preparing. I didn't really enjoy how it looked. So. Okay. This one has to be shorter. And then maybe we can. Yeah. Something like this, maybe. Oh, as usual, listen to my own advice and add the scarf before I finalize all of the other movements. So now I have to remove the scarf and redo it everywhere else. Happy accidents, or whatever I like to say. It's gonna be like this. Ooh, I did watch K-pop Demon Hunters. I know movie by the scenes. Same. It happens to me a lot. Right now I deleted like I not like the account, but my access to Instagram, TikTok and everything. But before I would watch so many movies spliced into 50 different parts with like AI narration over it. And the other part I would consume it through cultural osmosis. I have not seen Zootopia 2. I am planning to see it though. We're gonna go and put this foot here. Maybe this one like this. So yeah. The hand will go like this. Oh, I liked Zoe the most too. I have to say I am a Zoe. Well, I want to see myself as a Zoe, but probably people around me see me as a Mira. No, Mira is too cool for me. The only probably like the meme faced aspect. Oh yeah, and the music is actually made by the, I think I have the link in the description. I forgot the full name of the artist. Let me check. Nobunoko. Very talented artist, allows to use their music in personal stuff with credit. So couldn't pass the opportunity. It feels like streams without music are very not lonely, but do I like how this looks? Maybe I do. I want to put one. I forgot how I'm supposed to use this. Okay. And then we're gonna have one here. Maybe. Okay. And must be higher. I think one more. I like these. Sorry, mumbling a little bit. Oh, well, maybe it's will be a task for your next profile picture to fit all of the protagonists. Oops. There we go. I think I want to put the foot a little further so it goes through like this, like big arc. I want to make him twirl like a fairy. I can put this a little higher. There we go. Meow. Ooh. Do you feel the whimsy? I think this also doesn't really work. I think the spacing is too small. Maybe we can make like a short one. And maybe to counterpoint, we Thank you, digital animation, for existing. I could take this little guy, this little guy, this little guy, this. Oh, you probably... Oh, you can imagine what I'm doing. I'm taking all of the little guys here, and I'm gonna move them right here. So now we have ample space for the turn. Yeah, this is much better. Now we can put the head here, so we can have the transition from the side profile to the head. Have the almost like a grasp on the thing. And we have plenty of space. To figure out the body. Something like this. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, I do think the head looks better already. Somewhere here. So I think the guy gets... the kitty cow gets bigger, I think. Let me whip up. No, closer. Closer. Yeah, this doesn't feel right. Gotta bring this little dude on model. Let's copy the head size. It's probably gonna be... here. Okay. The body can hang loose. The ear can be pulled back. Here, actually. It's gonna be like a very short jump. Yeah. And there we go. Oh, sorry. There we go. 1, 2. Pick up my shoe. 3, 4. There we go. Yep, a welcome addition. That was our last. Not this. Now let's do this one. We want the body to move. Maybe legs to propel us forward. And then maybe like this. Okay. Okay. Closer and closer. I really ran out of things to say, huh? Okay. Let me give you out, because I like reading the chat. I'm bad at reading the chat in time, but I do really like reading what people have to say. And let me think of a good question, because I had 2 questions and then I forgot the second one that I wanted to ask with the movie. Nope, completely forgot it. Ooh, good question from Tiramisu Dogs. Who likes Disney movies? Well, actually, you can tell me your favorite Disney. Maybe even 2D and 3D. 2 separate categories. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is a good one. Did you know it almost bankrupted the studio? They put so much money and effort into it that it nearly broke them. Then they did Pinocchio, it also broke them, and I think they somehow managed through short films they did for like advertisements and also some propaganda movies, but that's to like study at your own discretion. And then they did Fantasia, the 1945 one, and it also almost broke the studio because people thought it was too pretentious. my favorite movie actually is Fantasia and the Fantasia 2000. People don't like the Fantasia 2000, but it's good. I think Lindsay Ellis, she posts primarily on Nebula at this point, but you get a free like 3-day trial and binge all of her videos, like I did. And she had a very good video that was called like Disney's flop eras, and how all of the previous like flop eras are very different to the one that's happening right now. Mostly because they were talking about how before the flop eras were mainly because the ideas weren't profitable, and now people kind of consider Disney's in the like flop era mostly because of the remakes and stuff, because there's certain creative bankruptcy that's going through the stuff they greenlight and how they repurpose their old IPs to make money, which I think is very similar to how they did stuff on VHS. That's actually a very interesting story with Pinocchio, because initially it didn't bring a lot of money. It was like critically acclaimed, but not a lot of people watched it. And then when VHS came around and they started utilizing it as a way to get more money, Pinocchio became incredibly popular on the VHS. And they basically made like a lot of money from it. And I think they're kind of doing the same thing now, but they're basically making live actions of their previous very good IPs and stuff. So now they make a lot of money, but there's not a lot of original ideas and content circulating through. Well, not counting Zootopia and stuff like that, obviously. I really loved Fantasia. It's really good. If you're a lover of 2D animation, I think you should definitely watch the 1945 one. If you just like animation, and in general are more lenient for certain stuff, you should watch the 2000 one. I really like both. There's still a big chunk of 2D animation, and especially the last one they did with the Firebird suite. Cinema. Well, obviously it is cinema, but still have to figure out the head. Can do it like this. Treasure Planet is my favorite. I loved it too. And it's so nice to know that it's like it was like a labor of love basically, because the guys who were, I forgot the names, I'm very bad at names, who made it were also the ones who made Hercules, and I forgot, they did like another movie. Basically did several movies that brought a lot of money, and every time they made it like this good commercially successful movie, they came back to the board, they pitched Treasure Planet, and they were rejected multiple times until they made, I think they had like a deal. If Hercules is gonna bring a lot of money, they will allow them to make Treasure Planet. And Treasure Planet bombed. Oh, I'm still not over this. Well, this one doesn't need a face. Perfect. Wow, originally, so yeah, maybe in the very beginning they weren't, but it's soon the cultural consensus shifted very quickly. Oh yeah, you should definitely. I think I found it on also on YouTube. Someone made like a deep dive about Treasure Planet and how it was created. But I remember the first time I watched Treasure Planet was after reading the book. And my nerd little butt had to go. Like, we were watching this in class, and it was my first time watching it. And I really loved the animation and everything. That scene with John Hawkins going through those like mountain rocks on that solar sail he has, breathtaking. But I had to go every 5 minutes. I would go, actually. I was a very annoying kid. Futuristic skateboard. I think it's more of a sail. More of a longboard, maybe. Surfboard. Okay, let me see. I think this one stays for a little too long. Eh? Like this. And I want a smoother exit. I think I want to add one more here. Oh, I don't remember about Princess and the Frog. Something also, I think, I forgot. Lindsay Ellis was talking about this, also the Princess and the Frog. But I was like, I'm not sure if it actually made like really good money for them. I'm not sure. I don't remember. It was a great movie. I think it was the first 2D animated movie, because the 2D animated movies was already like in decline actively, and stuff like Japanese stuff like Hayao Miyazaki, it wasn't showing in theaters, so that was technically my first 2D animated film I saw in cinema, and I really loved it. Let's go and make a transition, like a little breakdown here. Trying to stay as frugal with my frames as possible, and that's my worst skill. I'm gonna go like this. Be closer here, like this, so the body can follow. Or you know what? I don't need this leg here. It's still kind of spinning, so I'm probably gonna see something like this. I don't know, it looks weird for now, but trust me. I'm gonna have the boot here. Oh, wrong leg. Yeah, no, I think the first, oh, I don't even know. I think the Fantasia was the first movie I saw, but it was like on a VHS, and they would put it on when I was like very, very tiny. So it was probably like the first animation experience I got. Maybe they were even more when I was so tiny, but I don't remember anything. Wah! That's a little too much. Trying to figure out a way how to include the leg without drawing too much leg. I think this can go lower. Like this maybe. Lower? I think the first animated movie I saw in what do you call it? In theaters were robots. I remember the swag. Oh no! I think my first ever animation experience on VHSs or whatever were VeggieTales. That's gonna be a niche pick. 2D animations back then were all black and white and had a lot of frames and moved quite smoothly. Yeah, it was the like the rubber hose. Yeah. And yeah, I remember the Mickey Mouse on the boat. They also now use it for Walt Disney like animation studios for their films, right? As I remember. Okay. Okay. It's a pretty okay twirl. This can be quicker. You open the hand a little bit too low. Okay. A little funky. Now these we're gonna fix. Let's start with this one. Oh, just realized how much smaller his head got. Wrong layer. There we go. Beautiful landing. There we go. Now let's fix the one we have. Let's make the head bigger. The body, thankfully, was already a pretty appropriate size. I know a bit of ABBA. My sister actually likes ABBA very much. Well, liked. I'm not sure if she likes it. No. Where's my gun? Someone in my family members really liked ABBA, so I got to listen to it a lot. I don't know. Group? I personally really like Big Thief. I think they're a group. Very soft, very nice. Oh. Big Thief? Yep, I think so. I got introduced to them last year, and I really, really like them. Oh, another group, which is also very good. I think they're English. Boa. If you ever watch Serial Experiments Lane, you probably know it. They're the guys who did the opening for it. And I actually got to see them live. It was amazing. I had no idea you could mosh pit to all of their songs. The power of music, I guess. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we can rewrite this already. I agree. Just liking the music makes you a fan enough. That's absolutely true. Maybe a little like this. Let's bring it closer. Ah, it's getting pretty cute. I think it's a good improvement. Let's say that as jump 2, so I can actually see what we did differently. That would only be fair. Yeah, let's say it here. Ah. The YouTube has some latency, so I thought my iPad lagged. There we go. I think I want to change this one as well because they're so similar. I think I redrew them, but I really don't like how some of the stuff looks. Maybe we can change the face a little bit. Maybe it can go slower. The hand also can disappear. Right now, I'm doing some. Oh, yep, already in the chat answered. And yeah, a little snap and an overshoot just to make the movement more like punchy. and then we're finally gonna go to the thing I promised with the snow and stuff. And I do want the face to slow down. Maybe here. Let's see. Yeah, a little bit less. Feels a little too much. I also forgot about the scarf. There we go. Scarf can go a little wild. Only if we bring it back down. There we go. Let's make the leg and the overshoot just a tad more dramatic. Maybe. And we can bring this one actually a little higher. Like this. There we go. You probably won't be able to hear it, but my dog is having very active dreams right now. Snoring, sniffing. My favorite part about watching my dog dream is that she also likes to bark in her dream. I don't know if she likes it, but she does it. And it's very funny to watch how it goes like... It feels like running in a dream, probably. Oh, Dax, they're so cute. Yeah, this feels a lot better. Okay. Let's see what we have. Need some improvements. I'll make it a little closer so you can watch it. I'll make the snap faster. So let me make it shorter. Ooh. And this one could be longer. This is the shortest. Yeah. Yeah, okay. And let's save. And now let's go actually to the pile of snow. So, what I like to do when I have fire or snow, I'm actually gonna make like a little new small one. Yeah. Is I like to make these spheres. Let's go on threes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we go with a different color. And it's gonna be there we go. Cool. So we draw little spheres like this. And I'm gonna draw more. Example, let's go with a yellow one from here. We're gonna draw this. Then we're gonna go like this. Big one. Big one. Small one. There we go. Smaller one. I like putting it here. Let me see. Yeah. Smaller one. Smaller. Smaller. Till it disappears. And let's go with the last one, which is gonna go from here. Let's see if it works. It works when I do it one on my own. Let's see if we're actually gonna be making what I think we're gonna be making. So now if I want to do fire and I have these little bubbles already going on the screen. Oh, I think I have some leftover bubbles I didn't do. Let's go with the blue. Let's put it over. Who said we can't do that? This one can go higher. This is already a very good base to make a little fire. Let's see. Can even make it a little bigger. It's one. Which one? Here. That's gonna be two. That's gonna be four. You could probably make it in like 4 frames, but I think so. I think I first saw it a long time ago and I adapted it when I needed to. I think I had like, give me a second. I want to show you. Like, let me finish this one and I'll show you what I managed to do with the final hack. Go 1, 2, 3. There we go. It's a little wonky, but it does what the fire does. Oh, it's a little, I think, lagging on my on my iPad as well. And I think if you give me a second to change it to this, I can find a very old version I did. Yes, there it is. Ooh, I think you like it. It's gonna take a little time to load, but you can make something like this with some more extra dots. You can make very realistic, not realistic, but very picturesque fire like this. Obviously there's so much frames that goes into like the final compositing, but that's what I use when I need to draw fire. There's a lot of different fires you can do. That's mainly the one I'm capable of doing, the one that has these like little pieces and puffs and stuff. So you can use these little circles of energy to create something like really simple. And also you can use these circles as the centers of mass inside the structure, actually. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm not gonna save this one. So here we have a pile of snow, and instead of putting the spheres on the outside, I'm gonna put the spheres inside and use it. And let's go and copy this one. And let's make another animation layer so we won't go drawing over the one we have right now. Let's see. Where would our big spheres of mass would be? I think the one definitely I can see is a very big guy over here. Then we have another, but I feel like a smaller one here. Then we have one over here. And I think the final one would be this one over here. This mass, this, I think these are mostly like connecting ones, and we're gonna mainly think of them as lines to go between each other. Now, I can't say I'm really good at effects. I tried going through like an effects course once, and it was really fun, but I'm kinda, it takes practice, and I wasn't practicing effects a lot, so. Now, let's see how we can make them fall so it would look natural. The first one to fall would probably be the green blob. So let's focus on the green blob as well. And start with it anyways. I'm gonna make it a little darker because it's hard to see with all of the stuff. I think first what we would get to see is that the pile of mass would start bunching up. We'd start to see squash and stretch. We'd see how it starts to squash, kind of trying to stay on the top due to friction. But the mass in the back part is putting a lot of pressure on the front. So it's not gonna stay like that for long. I think what I want to give like a big, like then we're gonna give in immediately, stretching it in. Circle it so I can see it better. The rest is being sucked in. We're gonna have the part that's more weighty. And like a lousy piece of dough. Some parts are gonna get faster. Some parts will probably want to stretch out and be a little slower. Yeah, we want our snow to be chunky. Then it's gonna crash. And immediately pile up. I think we're thinking about the perspective. It's probably gonna pile up forward. And I'm gonna use the back ones to pile them on top of the kitty count. Ooh, I've been going for how long? 2 hours? No. Probably Oh, whoa. I guess I have a lot of energy today. Also, I think I have a lot of energy because the chat has been very active today. So we have a bunch of stuff to talk about. So why not sit a little longer? I do enjoy your company. Let's stretch it out. Big dough. It will crash like this. I want these to be faster. Maybe put it on 2s. This one will be 3. Okay. And maybe one more just to let it settle. It's gonna be here. And it's gonna be here. This. Like this. Maybe it should be smaller, honestly. Yeah. And we can make this part where it starts to fall feel very slow, so it actually feels fast when it's falling down. Yeah, maybe even faster. This has to be 2, 1. Let's do 2, like this. Yes! Now it's perfect. And I think it's relatively the same size. I would still make these ones a little smaller. Yeah, okay. That's the big blob number 1. Now let's go with the big blob number 2. So this one is gonna start later. I'm gonna continue to draw it. It's starting to get affected just a little bit, but mainly it's gonna be pulled because the first one is falling down. Starting to get that first motion. Now we get to see the reaction first. Now we get to see it slide. Probably should do it on different ones. And there we go. Maybe a little too much. I'm gonna even separate it. No. Let's make him fall. It's the little guy on the way. Yep, I do have birds. In my neighborhood, we have a family of falcons that were growing the little chicks, and they've been hunting all over the trees and stuff. Now we're gonna go. I'm just gonna stay for 2. This one I'm gonna copy. I'm gonna delete. Okay. I want to do also thing where I get to stretch them out. I'm not gonna add a lot of frames in case I'll have the 2 little piles. Have a bunch of movement, so I don't have to overdraw it. Okay, now, yeah. Let's see. Now, mostly, I think it's me, you, and maybe someone else. I mean, I've been going for 2.5 hours, even more. So there's not a lot of energy left in people. So I'm gonna do these blobs, then I'm gonna finish them off on my own time. But you get the idea. Then I'm gonna keep this blob, blah, blah, blah. Starts going in here. This one I want to settle on the face of our kitty count. Oops. But I have to say, you are my bravest warrior today. Staying for so long and watching something, that takes a lot of mental fortitude with all of the TikToks and stuff, and a lot of other things you could be watching and doing. So I appreciate it a lot. And we settle it down. Let's see. Ooh, yes. This looks very good. We can even have like a little pip. Struggle to fall. For some. I don't like how it's synchronized, so it's gonna disappear. I'm just gonna keep it here. We gotta keep some snow up. There we go. Yeah. I'm gonna move it a little lower. And a little lower. Then even a little bit lower. And then we can settle it down. No, this is not low enough. Okay, we can do with this. Oh, I can't even know if you can see it, the whole animation. Nice. And let's do the last little blob and I'll end the stream. I won't post the final result here. I will post it in Discord. You can go in the link in the description, and it has Loop-de-Loop sub-channel where people post their results they made, and also my results, obviously. And you can see the results from the previous versions as well. This is gonna stay along. I don't really like how this looks. You don't have Discord. We'll see. Maybe next time I go on the Loop-de-Loop, it's gonna happen in 2 weeks. I'm gonna show the final result. Especially for you. So you'll be will be able to see it. Like this. Or no, like this, I think. Okay, let's go with the last blob. So the first stuff I think that happens, that changes in the blob, is gonna happen here. As soon as it starts to fall. I don't think I want to even put it through the whole motion of falling. Maybe you can slide down on the thing. And we can just, oops, made it smaller. It's still picking up speed here, so no. There we go, one more. Yes, I know Vivzy Pop. When she was only going like on YouTube, she did that Kesha song and stuff. I was watching her. I did not watch Has Been Hotel or any of her other works. But from what I've heard, people really like them. They have a big audience. We're gonna copy, delete. And we're gonna put this here. One in between. Her style is very, very, what do you say? It stands out a lot. And the demons is a taste thing, so you're not obligated to like it. That's sweet. Let me see. I think it ends a little bit abruptly. Yeah, we need one more. one more, and then we're gonna call it a day. And I'll finish it later. Now let's see. Yes. Let's see the whole product. I'm gonna make this one like this, and on the last one, I'm gonna make the ice very transparent so we can have an easier time looking at this. And we're gonna make it blue so we can see it better. Let's go. So you can, no, I can't do it like this. There we go. You should be able to see it well. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Just me and you, Tiramisu Dog. And anything who watches us in the recording. Let's go. A twirl. A pose. And falling snow. I don't know if you can see the snow very well. Maybe let me just do it like this. I can see it pretty well. I hope you can see it well as well. So yep, there we go. That was our snow thing for today. I think we went for how long? 3 hours, maybe. No, 2. No, 2 is fine. 2 is fine. I think so. I'm not sure when we started. I think 2 hours ago, not 3. That would just be crazy. Well, the whole time for animation it says 4 hours. So I did stuff beforehand. So let me finally finish it up. I'll let it play as long as I want to play it. I had a lot of fun. It was very fun chatting today, and I feel I'm getting a lot more comfortable, surprisingly. I guess the only thing that had to happen is the new year and some music in the background that actually I can't hear. Animation always takes time, but usually our demos, especially Edward, he's so fast. Like, we managed to do stuff in like an hour and a half, and it's so much more polished than what I have. Obviously, years of experience speaks for itself. And yeah, thank you for joining me today. Again, whether you're watching this live or in the recording, for some people, a lot more people turns out watch it in the recording. I had fun. Hopefully you had fun as well. I will show the result in the next loop-de-loop before we start. Tiramisu Dog, everything comes with practice. Eventually, if you practice, you will get there. I remember I had this problem with drawing people and anatomy in general. And I started doing the Sunday sessions. Every Sunday I would go on Line of Action or Getty Images, and I would just draw 20 people. We do it right now on the Discord, but you don't have to access the Discord to basically do that every week. All of the stuff I use is open sourced. And eventually, looking back, I'm looking at some of the drawings I did 2 or 3 years ago. 2 different people were like drawing this. And progress comes, it's slowly, it's not linear, but it comes eventually. I use Clip Studio Paint X. The normal one, I think it gives you only 24 frames to animate. So I use X so I can draw it unlimited amount of frames. But yeah, I'm getting pretty tired. I'm getting pretty hungry. I need some fuel in my system and maybe some rest. I'm a little tired of talking. This was fun. So I hope to see you next week. Yep, I'm currently using an iPad, but I also have a Gaumon. I don't remember what exactly. I think Gaumon PD 1560. But I rarely use it. I only use it when I have to work in TV. I prefer drawing in an iPad. I wouldn't say it's the best to do animation and work, but I got so used to it that it's already kind of synergetic. Oh, okay. And yeah, hopefully I get to see you next time, and all the people who will be watching this in a recording or whenever they want to. Yeah, see you soon. Thank you. And let me see. Can I put something in the end so it could look very professional? I think so. I'm gonna put this, and then I'm gonna end the stream. So, bye-bye.
Hi, my name is Edward Kurczewski, and I've been working in 2D traditional animation for over 10 years and have contributed to projects like Scavenger's Reign, Primal, Flea, and Tales of Alatreon. Working in animation has been my dream as long as I can remember. I've always wanted to create worlds and bring characters to life. The first challenge I faced was, where do I start? Where I can learn this? I noticed that many others has the same questions. After getting my 2 master degrees in animation and earning experience in professional industry, I've decided to share my knowledge with you. That's why I created AnimationClub.School. Our school is a team of working animators who act like a bridge between students and the industry. We realize that many students struggle to build high professional skills required to secure their job in the industry. So we designed our courses to help you develop an outstanding portfolio. At the moment, we primarily focus on 2D animation. It's where we have the most expertise, and it's my personal passion. We want to see more people thrive in this art form. Each course is carefully designed to deliver knowledge while honing practical skills through hands-on tasks. The curriculum builds gradually over several levels, enabling students to master the program step by step. We aim to help students understand complexity of 2D animation, assess difficulty of the tasks realistically, and set achievable goals to their growth. Our primary focus is on developing animation skills to meet industry standard. While drawing skills are essential, we leave their development to each student individually. However, we encourage outside art study and even offer free drawing sessions in our Discord. Currently, we offer over 12 different courses, and we continually adding new professional programs to meet industry demands. But that's not all. Here's what else we offer. Weekly videos that dive into different aspects of animation industry, free monthly masterclass live streams with a mentor, short tutorials across all our social media platforms, an active Discord community where you can connect to passionate creatives from around the world. If you like what you've heard so far, follow us on our social media and check out our courses on our website. I can't wait to see what you create with us.